Welcome to Over 30s Gaming. Come and have fun in the gaming verse with O3G. Alright, today we are going to get how you can get into Star Citizen for very cheap and actually look like a player. Alright, so the Duelist Citizen Con Starter Pack is a money-saving pack beyond packs. If you want to get into Star Citizen, now is the time. Alright, so let's go ahead and start this off with the first picture. Right here, we can already tell that's the Avenger Duelist version. It kind of looks like the Space Shuttle, which I think is really cool. But I think this is a really cool, and then of course this armor set. So when you get into it, you will get the Avenger Duelist style. You will get this paint job, and I'll go over the prices too, which will astound you what it normal price is. This is a special paint style for the Avenger. You are of course going to get your UEE money to begin with. I think it's 20k UEC is your starting money. Alright, you're going to get your 24 months of insurance. Now the insurance, please don't forget, that's only for certain items you have in your ship once the game is released. Otherwise, that does not include the ship. When you buy a ship on the pledge store, you will forever own that ship for the entirety of the game. At least that's what they've said. You get the P6LR sniper rifle with wonderful scope. And then you get the Archangel armor set. Head, chest piece, backpack, arms, and then of course legs. So, that is all of course over here. And warbound, so you have to purchase this with actual money you currently have. And then of course you can see one vehicle, one paint, iron weave paint, 6 gear items, like I said, the P6LR Archangel sniper rifle, and then of course all of the armor set, 20 month of insurance, Arrow View hanger, which is the nicest hanger offered in the game, currently at Crusader and at Microtech. Starting money, which is 20,000 UEC, and then of course the Star Citizen digital download of the actual game. Now, if you use my refer a friend code in the upper mid right of the screen, you can also add another 50,000 UEC on top of that. I would greatly appreciate that too, I might add. Alright, now let's go ahead and show you what you are actually looking at in price. So we're going to go to other standalone ships. Right here we have, let's see here, they don't even have the duelist up right now. If I can remember correctly. So they don't even have the duelist up in prices. However, the Avenger Stalker and the Avenger Titan are $60 each, right? But if we go back to game packages, now this is including the game package. Look, you're looking at $56.25. So already you're getting the ship cheaper plus game package than what the ship itself is sold for, which is, I gotta do this, $60, right? Alright, then we're going to go to gear. I'm going to show you the gear, how much the gear is currently selling. The gear, one too far, is currently selling for $13.60. So right now, you're at 60, 73.60. Alright, $73.60. And then we are going to go to paints. And if I remember correctly, the paint is $3. Avenger Iron Weave paint, $3. So, you're looking at $76 total. And if we go back to the game package, you can see here, well, they said 75, but you add it up, it's like 76.60 if I can't remember correctly. And that's only because those items are also on sale, because originally the Archangel set with sniper rifle is normally $16. So you'd have to add another $3 on top of that. But this starter set is usually $75. That's what I got my starter set for. But you can right now buy it for only $56.25. If you want to get into Star Citizen, now is the time to get into Star Citizen. The game, I mean, if you want to go cheaper, you can go Generalist Super Spooky. Right here, they currently have this set on sale, which is normally $60. It's now only $48. You get a vehicle, which is the cutter. It's not a bad starter ship. I wouldn't mind using it. I didn't start it off because, you know, the Avenger was so much better. You get the one paint, which is the ghoulish green paint, 24 months of insurance, self-land hanger, which isn't the arrow view hanger. I just want to add, so if an arrow view hanger is a big thing in the future, which it might be, I would like the arrow view hanger. 20,000 UX starting, and then of course the Star Citizen download. Now, if you use my refer a friend code in the upper mid right of the screen, you can also add another 50,000 UX on top of that. I would greatly appreciate that too, I might add. But yeah, so you could go with 70,000 UX for this actual entry into Star Citizen. Star Citizen is coming out with a lot of free stuff currently. You will see at the end there is a link to free helmets right now currently. If you get into the game, you go and do I think it's Wing Commander. You go and do some first-person shooter stuff, and you can get these free scary masks for Halloween. These last couple months, they've been offering free gear. There's also gear that you can get within the game by doing little drives and everything in the future. And I have to say that Star Citizen is getting really close to that 1.0 release. You don't want to miss out. So, why don't you go ahead and just get into the game. You watch future, I will probably be giving a game package away once I hit 500 subscriptions. So that is also an option going in the future. But just keep in mind, I don't know when that will be. So, anyways, go ahead, get you that Warbound Avenger for only $56. I wish I could have gotten mine that cheap. And I love the Archangel set along with the black kind of paint job they got going for that Avenger Titan duelist version, if I can remember correctly. And let me just make sure I'm saying that right. It's just a regular Avenger Titan, but I would go ahead and do it. It is a great, awesome ship. You will love it. It's a great starter ship, and then you can just build on from there. All right, thank you for coming and watching this short clip for Star Citizen, and don't forget, please like, comment, and subscribe, and keep gaming, gamers, and have fun.